This right here is the new world order of professional podcast, brother. This is the TWS, and we are for life. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to that wrestling show. The new world order of professional podcasting, brother. That wrestling show is gonna run wild all over each and every one of you jabronis out there. This show is poison. We are going to inflict poison into YouTube. We are going to invade every single podcast station there is to be, because when you're down, when you represent the when you represent the TWS, we're just too sweet. Whether it's the Bullet Club, whether it's the Balor Club, whether it's the TWS, we represent every single faction. We are the main faction here. We are Bullet Club. We represent Bullet Club. We represent the NWO. We represent Degeneration X. We represent every single faction there is to know, because this is your future number one podcast station in all of entertainment and YouTube and anywhere in the world. I am your host, Joseph JT, however you want to call me. The fact of the matter is this is your NXT review and results for May 30th, 2018. And yes, we are excited today. We are definitely excited to talk about wrestling, because NXT, when it comes to NXT, there is nothing that I love to talk about more than NXT. Because when it comes to this show, they give you simply just wrestling. They don't come out here, they don't try to entertain you or bore you or try to do God knows what with sisters that look like she-males, barbecues that blow up in everybody's faces. No, they come out here, they get face-to-face, and they talk shit face-to-face, and they come out here and they lay the smack down, they wrestle, they give you what you want. They give the WWE Universe what they want, and that's just simply wrestling. Just like this show, we give you simply just wrestling. Hint the title, that wrestling show, because we are the wrestling show to watch on YouTube. Now, if you are new to the channel, subscribe down below. We are currently at 42 subscribers. Yes. We are a small YouTube channel. We are a small wrestling YouTube channel, but we're growing. In the last 2, 3, or 4 days, we've gotten 5 subscribers. I want to thank all you new subscribers out there who currently have joined the show, for subscribing. All my old school subscribers who have been with me since the beginning, thank you very much for sticking with me. Anybody out there who loves to watch wrestling, who loves to hear about wrestling, share the video with friends, other YouTubers, or followers that you have. Share the video and hit that thumbs up or the thumbs down. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what I can do different. Let me know if I'm doing good. Let me know if I'm doing bad. The fact of the matter is, this is your show. You decide how this show goes. You know, whatever you want, you got, because this is the people's show. We are the people's champion. And I am just the voice of the WWE Universe. Now, NXT. NXT takes over from last week. Last week we had Johnny Gargano and Ciampas. Ciampas came. Johnny Gargano came out. He was injured. He had a neck brace on. He came out with his wife, Candice LeRae. He was talking about possibly retiring or quitting because he has too many injuries. This feud, this rivalry that he has with Ciampas is too much for his family and for his physical health. Ciampas comes out and he taunts him. He tries to piss him off. And what does Johnny do? Well, let's just watch the video because I actually didn't watch last week's NXT. So let's check it out.
Last week on NXT, Johnny Gargano made his surprise return to Full Sail following last month's heinous career-threatening attack at the hands of former best friend Tommaso Ciampa. With his wife, NXT superstar Candice LeRae by his side, a physically damaged and emotionally torn Johnny Wrestling gave the NXT universe an update on his state of health and frame of mind.
It's time to start thinking about my future. With the injuries adding up and the toll it's taken on my friends, my family, and my wife, is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Tommaso Ciampa, I know you're back there. Come out here. Boy, I am going to finish this.
Johnny, be a good little boy. Listen to your wife. Bye-bye, Johnny.
Oh my God. Johnny Gargano just knocked out his own wife.
Last week's events left us with many questions in regards to the condition of Candice LeRae after her serious injury. In response, NXT General Manager William Regal has determined this rivalry is too dangerous right now. Thus, for safety precautions, both former members of DIY will be MIA from NXT tonight. But Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa will have the opportunity to settle the score next month at NXT TakeOver Chicago in a street fight.
So there you have it. Johnny Gargano last week, he tried to come out. He tried to make peace with himself. He tried to make peace with Ciampas, but at the end of the day, he just couldn't give it up. He couldn't give up wrestling, and he couldn't give up the feud. He needed to get it out the way, so he refused to let it go. He refused to just go home. Ciampas came out. He started to get in his head. Johnny was walking away. They were going up the ramp with his wife. And, Johnny lost it. He ran to the ring. He jumped on the apron, and Ciampas kicked him. And Johnny went flying and just knocked out his wife, who looked pretty good laying there, even though it wasn't that bad. I mean, Candice LeRae has had physical altercations with other male wrestlers in a match. You would think that she could take a hit like this, but guess not.
Both competitors have been sent contracts, which they will need to sign and send back to Mr. Regal. With 3 weeks to go until NXT invades the Windy City, What other pieces of the TakeOver Chicago puzzle will we find out about tonight on NXT?
So there you have it. We have a contract signing for these two guys. It's been so heated between these two guys that they can't even have a contract signing in the ring. They have to, they have to have their contracts mailed to them. They have to sign it and return it. Then they can have a match at NXT Takeover in I forgot where it's gonna be at. Let me rewind this real quick. Hold on.
Last week's events left us with many questions in regards to the condition of Candice LeRae after her serious injury. In response, NXT General Manager William Regal has determined this rivalry is too dangerous right now. Thus, for safety precautions, both former members of DIY will be MIA from NXT tonight.
DUY.
Johnny Gargano and Tommaso
DIU
Ciampa will have the opportunity to settle the score next month at NXT TakeOver Chicago in a street fight.
There you have it. NXT TakeOver Chicago in a street fight. It's going to end in a street fight. This match is going to outshine any match on the card, any match on WWE's card. This match is going to be the match to watch. I guarantee you.
Both competitors have been sent contracts, which they will need to sign and send back to Mr. Regal. With 3 weeks to go until NXT invades the Windy City, what other pieces of the TakeOver Chicago puzzle will we find out about tonight on NXT?
There you have it, guys. Here is the beginning, the intro. We are at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. NXT. We have the intro music of Aleister Black. I'm gonna mute his intro because I don't want WWE or YouTube to give me a copyright strike. Aleister Black comes out. He's laying down. He gets pushed up the way he always comes out, like he's dead. Aleister Black, man, he's pretty good. I like him. He's like the new Undertaker in my eyes. I've seen him wrestle. He can give it to you. It doesn't matter who he goes up against. He can give it to you. I'm glad that they gave him the NXT Championship belt. He earned it. He deserves it. And whoever he goes up against, I feel sorry for you because Aleister Black, man, you're going to get everything that he has in his arsenal and then some. And I'll be honest with you, the belt looks good on him. He looks good as the champ, and I hope that they do not put him on the main roster anytime soon. As a matter of fact, when it comes to NXT, a lot of these guys should just stay in NXT for a very long time until the WWE roster just gets real empty. You have a lot of these guys that are in NXT that they're doing well for themselves, and they get pushed up to the main roster, and what happens? They get watered down. They don't come back. They don't come to the main roster as their former self. They're just a former shell of themselves. We have the glorious one, Bobby Roode, Perfect 10, Shinsuke Nakamura. So he comes out, he has the mic, he's talking. Let's see what he has to say.
Changing. Now I understand that there's some dispute over my next challenger in Chicago, but remember, I only need one shot.
One
to knock
shot.
My opponents down. I only need one shot to make my opponents
fade
to
black.
Oh,
who we come? Who do we have coming out? Do we have the infamous, the biggest, the tallest, Lars Sullivan?
To secure his shot at Aleister Black.
tell you what, this guy Lars Sullivan, man, he's a big guy. You know, he looks mean. He has the it factor, but I don't know, man. He just reminds me of Kane too much. He needs to lose a little more weight, tighten up a little bit, and work on his promo skills. He's still a little greener on the promo when he's cutting the promo. So that's what gets me the most about this guy. But he's still growing on me, so we'll see.
The dispute
That I had a speech impediment. This guy can't even talk for shit.
Manager William Regal in Chicago. I will be your first challenger.
Wow.
Alistair, you say that it takes but one.
This guy has a fucking lisp. I know I have a lisp. I hide behind the mic to hide my lisp, but this guy is cutting a promo. You know, it sucks to have a lisp because, you know, you try to speak, you try to talk, and it just comes out all retarded looking like Daffy Duck and Donald Duck, whatever. The guy, when he's on the mic, it's annoying. I can see why people will find mine annoying, but this guy, when he talks, man, just so annoying. It's so obvious, and they should have had him come out with an advocate, or they should just not have him come out to speak, period, at all. But whatever, let's watch it.
One shot for your opponents to fade to black. And I'll hand it to you. For 16 years, you've traveled the globe.
16 years.
And every single one of your opponents have faded to black. And now you're NXT champion.
Man, he said 16 years? Damn.
But you've never faced anyone like me. Because there is nobody like me. No one with my strength. No one with my size. No one with my dominance. And you can try to ignore your emotions all you want, but you can't ignore the reality of what's going to happen to you in Chicago. Because I am going to take everything that you've worked your entire life for, and you're looking at your next NXT champion, Lars Sullivan.
Lars Sullivan. Guy's already getting booed, man.
And
come on.
You'd like to think that you can do something about it, Alistair, but you know that you can't do anything about it.
Oh my God, the guy just tried to choke slam him.
Black firing back with a right hand. Oh! Sullivan caught Black Mass.
What on earth?
Sullivan catches Black Mass and deposits the NXT champion with a freak accident.
I don't believe it. He mentioned his strength, his size, and his dominance, but he didn't mention his speed and his ability to catch Black Mass.
I don't know, man. I don't know what anybody, I don't know what everybody, or I don't know what they see in this guy, Lars Sullivan. He can't cut a promo for shit. He can't speak for shit. He doesn't even look that great. He's out of shape. Dude. I don't even know. I don't even understand why he's getting an NXT championship title match with Aleister Black, man. Like, they need to give him this one title shot, you know, and just, you know, have him fade to black somewhere in the background, because this guy is not worthy of getting a NXT title shot at this point. He's still too green. I don't believe anything he's saying. He's just too out of whack for me. I'm not liking this guy. If he's supposed to be a heel, I'm not buying it. Period.
The Venus flytrap, he catches Black Mass. Will he be able to?
He should not even be holding the NXT championship belt. Period.
Take over Chicago.
Fellas, if this is any indication, we may have ourselves possibly a new NXT champion.
No. 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 Hell no. Yeah. Shut up.
Black Mass, and then destroyed the NXT champion with a freak accident. NXT Universe is done.
Aleister Black's strongest weapon, without a doubt. The Black Mass spinning heel kick.
So there you have it. We had Aleister Black come out in the beginning. He's out there. He's in the ring. He's telling everybody that it doesn't matter who he faces. It doesn't matter who his next opponent is going to be. The fact of the matter is this. Everybody who's come up against him has faded to black. And Lars Sullivan is just another guy in line to get exactly what he deserves. And that is to become the NXT Jabroni. We're here watching a music video from Chris Jericho.
Welcome back to NXT TV, where we want to send a special thank you to the band Fozzy for their song Painless, one of the official themes for NXT TakeOver Chicago. It's off the album Judas.
Chris Jericho, bro.
On iTunes and
He's making money gloriously.
And I still can't believe what we just saw moments ago. Lars Sullivan's silencing the NXT universe, catching Aleister
So we have
devastating Black Mass kick in midair.
got something in my goddamn throat.
With the freak accident at TakeOver Chicago.
So at TakeOver Chicago, we're gonna have Aleister Black versus Lars Sullivan for the NXT Championship belt. I hope to God that this guy does not win the title belt because he does not look good as a champion.
However, General Manager William Regal has delivered the contracts to make this match official. At TakeOver
When it comes to NXT, whether it's a pay-per-view or a takeover or just a regular basic show, man, I'll give it to NXT. They do put on a very good show. When it comes to like a takeover show, I enjoy watching more of those shows than like WrestleMania or a Royal Rumble or, for example, like a Money in the Bank. I have more enjoyment, watching those shows because, on those shows you see wrestling. You see the guys out there performing for the fans, for the WWE universe. They're not out there to show off or do God knows what the hell am I watching over here. We got the War Raiders. I've never actually seen these guys before in my life. And again, I haven't been watching NXT that much. So, we have a tag team called the War Raiders. They look like fucking a beat up version of the Bludgeon Brothers. They look pretty mean. They look pretty strong. Man, that guy's freaking tall. It looks like they're the new team to look out for NXT. They look pretty big too. I don't know. I'm not really buying it. They look kind of jobbers. They look like a couple of jobbers, really. I haven't seen them wrestle. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna wrestle a couple of jobbers. I mean, they're coming out looking here all strong. They're coming out here looking all mean, but I can guarantee you that they're gonna have a couple of jobbers come out and fucking job out for like 5 minutes.
They have done in their early tenure.
They had made absolutely short work of anyone they've encountered in the NXT ring. You saw how they did heavy machinery, and that's the biggest tag team on the roster. These two have conquered all over the world, and this, in their mind, is the last place left standing, and they want to tear it down.
It's exactly what I said was going to happen. We have the team called War Raiders versus the team of a jobber team. Let's see how long this match lasts.
Serving as the opposition, that's George Hickson in the ring. Cody Vincent is it running George Hickson?
He runs and tries to hit the guy with his arm. Guy's laughing in his face. Headbutt.
Using his head.
Headbutt to the face, knee to the chest. Ooh, punch to the face.
He got into a motorcycle accident a couple years ago. Went headfirst through a windshield and
feeds him to his partner.
Tag is made.
Throws him to the ropes. Nope. gets kicked in the face. Knees to face.
Hickson in the corner.
Impressive, devastating teamwork from these two.
Let's go, jobbers.
And he implores Hickson to make the tag.
His partner tags in,
Cody Vincent.
misses the cartwheel, and gets choke slammed to hell. I'm sorry, clothesline to hell.
In a tag match, you throw your opponent into
I
their
see this
corner
match
to
lasting
make a
another
tag.
20 seconds and it's
With
over.
The Rule Raiders, they're just having fun.
Do you think Hickson and Gibson really understood the magnitude of what they were getting into against War Raiders?
Lightning quick offense from Rowe.
Yeah, I don't know about this team.
Showcasing his blistering brutality on Cody Vincent.
Here we go, the finishing.
Oh my goodness, just to the back of the neck.
It's over right here. Ooh. Knees to face, and it's over. Ass to face, and it's over.
All of the weight crushing the chest of Cody Vincent.
It's a matter of time before they get to 1, 2, 3, and these jobbers are over in a bad way. The hell is that guy just doing? Knee to face.
Rowan Hansen.
There's a lot of knees to face going on here.
To lay waste to Vincent and Hickson.
Here we go. Here comes the finishing move over here. The hell was that?
Nowhere to go but down.
Wow, that was a crazy move. He ran, he jumped, clotheslined the guy to hell.
Continuing to plunder the NXT Tag Team Division.
Who can stop the War Raiders? I don't know.
These guys had no offense at all.
Stalking his opponent.
Rowe stalking his prey. Hansen, meanwhile, going all the way up to the top turnbuckle.
Oh, what is this?
So he's gonna feed him to his partner.
Hansen up the top.
Oh my God.
Leg drop. Rowe stacks him up for the 1, 2, 3. War Raiders mean.
There you have it. The War Raiders, they come out mean, they come out strong, and they wrestle a couple of jobbers. They show the WWE Universe why they are the team to look out for in the near future. Like I said, this team is still new to me. They bust out a couple moves that I was surprised to even see from them. I don't know where they're going to go in NXT. You know, I can see them winning tag team gold. But they defeat the team of Jobber and Jobber number 2. Supposedly we have NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler versus Dakota Kai coming up tonight. I don't know if it's for the main event. But I don't know, Shayna Baszler, man, she kind of gets on my damn nerves. Like, I just can't stand looking at her sometimes.
My dream, and it has been for a really, really long time.
What? I'll be there in a minute. What? Kids, don't stop bothering me. I'm trying to do a review over here. I guess NXT has this video package of Shayna Baszler versus Dakota Kai for tonight. And let's watch it. Let's see if I can get a copy strike on this one.
Personal at all. He's toying with Dakota Kai.
Oh my God!
Ooh, she broke the goddamn. What the hell? He just like kicked her goddamn arm. Did she break it?
That could have been
Man, that was
permanently
mean.
injured. I don't know.
I'm telling you, man, it didn't look
That's
good at all.
overdoing
This is
it right
bad.
there.
This is bad, Dakota Kai.
Ow.
It's great to see Dakota Kai back healthy after suffering the wrath of Shayna Baszler. Oh! And that puts Vanessa Bourne away. Oh no.
Get out of there, Dakota, now. This can do you no good.
I won my match, and then Shayna comes out. I wanted to run away, but I just froze, and I didn't.
Your dreams come true, your fairy tale. So that's what you think this is? Well, this story's not ending that way. The only way this story's ending is with you unconscious, Sleeping Beauty.
Once I overcome all the mind games and
Is it me or Shayna Baszler, whatever the fuck her name is, looks a lot more tougher than what we have now as freaking fuck, what's her name again? Oh, I forgot her name.
But speaking of confidence, there he is. EC3 arrived earlier today, and he is focused on turning NXT into NX3 next.
Yeah, EC3, man, I'm proud of that guy. That guy came from TNA. He was a little nobody jobber over there. Now he made a name for himself here in NXT.
Kairi Sane. Now, Kairi has one win over you. You have one win over Kairi. Next week, the rubber match. Are you ready? And what are your thoughts going into it?
Rubber match.
Am I ready? Kathy, my thoughts are that the results are going to be exactly the same as they were last week. Because I do whatever it takes to win. And I don't care that Kairi Sane was the Mae Young Classic winner. Because I have a right. A woman's right.
Oh my god.
With little Miss Kairi's name
It's
on
like
it.
the worst gimmick ever for this girl.
I am in the top
1%. EC3. EC3, man, he looks good. Like I said, I know in TNA, you know, he wasn't really a jobber in TNA, but you know, I didn't like him in TNA. I don't know, his character just got on my nerves. But coming to NXT, he has a different gimmick. He looks different. He looks, you know, refreshed, renewed, and I like how they're using him. I'm glad they didn't bring him out to look like a jobber, to look like some kind of idiot. You know, they made him great, and I'm glad NXT is utilizing him. I'm glad they give him a new gimmick. I'm glad that they're, let him go out there and do what he does best. And I'm glad he came out as a heel. Because I want to say in TNA he was a babyface. So we have NXT, you have EC3. He's coming out to his intro music. I have it mute because I don't want to get a copyright strike from WWE or YouTube. I'm not sure if he's going to come out here and wrestle or just speak or cut a promo. But I won't be surprised if they have him wrestle a jobber as well. Let's see if they give him a mic real quick. See what's going on. I think his new thing is he's gonna turn NXT into NX3.
And the NXT universe. Yes, it is elementary, Mr. Watson. Yes, it is, my friend.
See what's coming out. We have Fabian. Archer? Anchor? Al Chiner? Yeah, he's got to be a fucking jobber. Fabian Archer, or yeah, whatever. I don't know his name. He looks tough. He looks pretty big. He's strong. I don't know if he's a newer wrestler or what's going on, but he is the opponent for EC3. See.
Fabian Eichner is a guy who, in my opinion, he moves like a cruiserweight, but has the power of a big guy.
So watch this match and see
professional skier for 6 years. He had excellent body control, excellent balance in the ring.
We got the fans. Even though EC3 is a heel, we have the fans, the WWE Universe behind him, 100%.
But EC3 has his sights on making a lot of money and holding as much NXT gold as possible.
Wow. That was a powerful forearm.
Forearm to the chest.
And Eichner firing back, lighting up EC3 with a knife-edge chop. Reversal on the Irish whip. Baseball slide through the legs by
Reverser on the Irish whip. Baseball slide.
That back elbow.
Nice. some strength.
Tell you what, this
there.
guy
Clinch.
Archer or whatever the fuck his name is, he ain't no jobber. Tell you that right now.
Like you said,
He might lose to EC3, but he ain't no jobber. He knows what he's doing in the ring. Holy snap!
C3 sends Eichner crashing.
He tried to jump on the ropes.
Perhaps a little too early to be trying something
He
like
tried
that.
to do an AJ Styles move.
Now we're going to see EC3 take the advantage.
EC3 has all the skills. His temperament is volatile as the stock market, however, and he hopes his stock will continue to.
What the hell? We have Johnny Gargano coming out from the audience.
Making a beeline for us.
This is a signed contract.
So we have a match between EC3 and his opponent. They both go outside the ring. They're both wrestling outside the ring. And out of nowhere, we have Johnny Gargano. He comes out with his contract. He goes to the announce table and he grabs a mic. And well, that was surprising to see.
For Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa 2. Take over Chicago in a street fight.
Oh wow! A fired up Johnny Gargano.
That's what I call delivering a
Making it
contract.
official. He and Ciampa will go at it in a street fight and take over Chicago. And well, EC3 nonplussed about the entire affair, and Eichner looking like Whoa!
Wow, that was a crazy move.
Body by Fabian Eichner.
Fabian Eichner just walked on the ropes, jumped, did a crossbody across the ropes onto EC3.
I'm stunned with that announcement.
Ooh. Damn.
Eichner is stunned by that.
Tell you what, this guy Eichner, he has some moves, but you don't piss off EC3 the way you just did. Boom, it's over, Papa.
And he hits that fireman's carry neck breaker and EC3.
2, 3, and it's over.
The victory.
So, in the match between Fabian Eichner and EC3, EC3 defeats Fabian Eichner. Even though Johnny Gargano came out and distracted EC3 and pissed him off, he still got the job done.
While the victory was impressive, I think all of us had EC3's reaction. We're all wondering what just happened. Johnny Gargano coming out to Full Sail Live.
But this guy Fabian Eichner, man, he's got some moves on him. He's someone to look out for in NXT. They're gonna use him. They're gonna build him up. Right now, he's just he's just probably just there for talent enhancement, But once he's done getting people over, I'm sure they're gonna have him, come up pretty soon. But today he loses to EC3. I wonder why Johnny Gargano chose to come out during EC3's match instead of just waiting till the match was over. I don't know if he's trying to prove a point. I don't know if NXT is going to have him wrestle Johnny Gargano next week because EC3 did look a little pretty pissed. I would be pissed too if somebody just came out during my match and tried to hijack it. So we have coming up next is Ricochet versus Chris Dijak. Ricochet, he's from Lucha Underground. I remember watching Ricochet when he was wearing the mask. I forget what his name was, but I forgot. How do I forget? It was some. I brain fart, man. But I remember watching him in Lucha Underground. The guy got some moves for days. I have yet to see him wrestle in NXT. I did. The last time I watched him wrestle was an NXT Takeover. But I haven't really been watching NXT that much. Been so busy, I haven't had a chance to really watch it. And when I do watch NXT, I tend to fall asleep, not because the show is boring, but because I'm so goddamn tired and watching it late. But we have a match coming up next for Ricochet versus Chris, and looking forward to seeing this match. Hopefully, it doesn't. It's not a jobber match. Hopefully, he comes out and they have a pretty long match, and we get to see a lot of moves that we haven't seen in a long time since Lucha Underground. But I wonder how long it's going to take WWE to put him on the main roster, because they're going to want him to come out. They're going to want him to wear the mask. I can guarantee you that when he goes to the main roster, WWE is going to make him wear the mask, only because they can sell, those. Hopefully they don't, but WWE being WWE, when it comes to any luchador, they want them to wear a mask. I have no idea why. That's just the way they are when it comes to talent that comes from Mexico. Let's see what's going on with this video package real quick.
At a Division I SEC school, I took on the responsibilities of being an elite college athlete, and I graduated with a degree in sociology and a degree in business. But after college, I went back to this mediocre lifestyle, and I felt like I needed a change, and that's when I found CrossFit. CrossFit was amazing. It allowed me to be myself and not be ashamed of it. It teaches you how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And as CrossFit grew in popularity, I started getting more exposure, and that was my window and my opportunity to being a part of NXT. I'm on my own, against the wall. Ever since the day that I first stepped foot in NXT, I knew that this is where I was supposed to be.
You nervous? You scared? Think you can do it?
I don't have years of indie experience. I didn't train in Japan. I've learned from ground zero, and I'm surpassing everyone. I've gotten looks. Every time I'm in the gym, when I lift more, when I accomplish more, I see the little looks that the girls give me. I'll look every single girl in the women's division in their eye, and I'll tell them, I'm better than you, and I'm not ashamed about it. I'm not going to be shy about it.
It's a shame because
confidence belies her youth.
She has a lot of talent, but man,
she is running through opponent after opponent.
Her hair is way too damn long. I know she uses it for
when
part of her matches, but
I'm not lowering myself.
and the way they have her dressed up, I'm not liking the gimmick.
I don't have time for it anymore.
I mean, I seen her wrestle. I know she can wrestle.
You gotta think
The way they have her dressed up, it's like she's like another Bailey.
NXT pushed me to be who I was supposed to be the person that my dad was telling me that I was, be the person my mom was telling me that I was. I was embraced by a business that finally encouraged my shine. And that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna shine.
Tell you what, she does look good. I bet you when you get whipped with that hair, oh man, I bet you it hurts. Here we go. We have the one and only. What is it?
A week removed from being in a 2-on-1 handicap match against the Leviathan Lars Sullivan. Ricochet didn't realize.
We have the one and only Ricochet.
Partner Velveteen Dream. Yeah, I have a hard time getting over that. His partner just left him and fed him to the wolves.
Yeah, Ricochet coming down the ramp. It took me a while to get used to him without wearing the mask. Because I think NXT was the first place that I seen him not wear the mask. But I mean, he looks good, I guess. I mean, he's got a good body. He's got a bunch of good moves. He's got a good gimmick going on as well. So I can see why WWE picked him up. I wish he had hair. He looks kind of weird, not bald, but yeah, I mean, and when he talks on the mic, he cuts promos. He's still a little green, but he does an all right job. Let's see who's his opponent going to be.
And his opponent, from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds, Chris Dijak.
Yeah, this guy coming out looks, he looks alright, but he just looks real average. He's only out here to make Ricochet look good. You know, he's a talent enhancement. So he's a job. He's pretty much a jobber. You know, he's a jobber. Let's see what's going on with this match. Let's see how good of a match these two guys can put on.
The criminal investigator as well.
We got Ricochet versus Dijak.
Against Ricochet because he looks determined.
Ricochet goes from having to deal with the likes of Lars Sullivan to now
kick to the face. He misses. Nothing but offense from Ricochet.
Quite often we see Ricochet opening up with strikes. I think that speaks to how aggressive he is.
It's to me that dude Ricochet like a 9-pack.
Oh, an axe kick by Ricochet using his limbs.
Ooh.
And using his knees.
Wow. That was a crazy move.
Against the tower.
Here we go. Runs to the ring. Oh no, grab the neck. Choke slam on the apron. Oh, sorry, dude.
What impressive strength from Chris Dijak.
Oh, snap.
Cover. Shoulders are down, and Chris Dijak almost defeats Ricochet in electrifying fashion. Can you believe that? Springboard elbow drop. Dijak again from the top.
Oh, what a dummy.
A moonsault which results in a crash.
Tries to do a backwards moonsault. He misses and lands on his face. What a jobber.
Here in his NXT television debut.
And Ricochet showcasing a little of his striking ability. Oh, and a leaping axe kick to the back of the neck of Dijak. Snap suplex.
Keeps hold, keeps moving.
Look at the power of Ricochet.
What? Are you kidding me? Mamma mia! What a show of strength by Ricochet.
Dude, I want to see some high-flying stuff from this guy. Where the hell is he? Come on, man.
Walking meme. The one and only Ricochet has Chris Dijak in a supine position. Ricochet on the top turnbuckle.
Taking his time.
Here we go, boys.
Wow.
Ricochet with the 630. What?
So the match is over. Ricochet defeats Dijak. I mean, it could have been better. You could tell he was holding back. You could tell that, you know, he only had a certain amount of moves that they wanted him to use. He defeats Dijak with his finisher. Like I said, the match could have been better. There wasn't really too much offense or defense. Just mostly just jumping, running around in the ring, punching and slapping and kicking. I don't know. I mean, I feel like there could have been more high spots here and there, but like I said, he decided to hold back. I'm sure we'll see a lot more from Ricochet once he goes up against the Velveteen Dream. That's when we're going to be able to see everything he has in his arsenal. But tonight he defeats Dijak, and like I said, it wasn't anything special. It was just a small preview of what's to come with the one and only Ricochet. I do like his finishing move. It's like, man, he does like a freaking crazy spinneroonie in the air or some shit like that. He does like a swanton bomb version of whatever Jeff Hardy does, but better. The way he lands that, oh my god, perfectly on his back. I wonder if that really does hurt or not, because man, you have a guy spinning in the air like 3 or 4 times, and then he lands, and he grabbed the mic. He's about to speak.
Preeminent high flyers in sports entertainment.
So, the Velveteen Dream likes the spotlight, huh? That's okay. I get it. And as much as I hate to admit it, he kind of deserves it. Because let's face it, the Dream has been one of the most entertaining superstars that has ever walked through NXT. He can basically do it all. But here's the thing. When that spotlight is shining on you, it shows exactly how good you really are. But at the same time, it also shows your flaws. And last week, Velveteen Dream, last week when you attacked me, sure, the spotlight might have been on you for a second, homie, but it didn't show how good you are. It showed how much of a punk you really are.
Oh, here we go. Calling out Velveteen Dream.
Chicago.
It's only a matter of time before he came out.
Instead,
you want to come out here? You want to talk shit about the Dream? Well, guess what? You about to get your ass handed to you by Velveteen. The way that guy comes out looking weird, man.
Punk. Okay, that's fair because tonight is your spotlight. Okay? Tonight's your spotlight. But last week was our spotlight. And while you showed everyone just
but you know
how
what? I didn't
incredible
even watch
you
that
truly are,
match.
the Dream showed everyone that anything you can do, the Dream can do better.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that match because I want to say that.
Really?
I want to say that was
Is that what you think?
Fucking match to watch, man. That had to be
Because
a good match.
The only thing I see you doing is standing all the way up there on the stage, showing everybody how much of a coward you are.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
So, Dream, since you know so much, you want the spotlight, right? Come take it, homeboy.
Think about it, dude. Be more smart. Be smarter about this. Let's wait it out.
Appear to be begrudging respect between these two NXT superstars, but the underlying animosity bubbling to the surface.
As epic as you and me would be, the Dream can only think of one spotlight big enough to contain the two of us.
Here we go. Takeover. One more again. Number 2.
The Dream will see you in Chicago.
Oh! Wow!
Making him think about it.
Oh, and when that spotlight hits you, when the spotlight hits your beautiful face, you will truly know that anything Ricochet can do, the Dream can do better.
Oh, what the hell? Oh my God.
Then show me.
Just had Ricochet just jump out of the ring. He just flew out of the ring.
The Dream can only think of one spotlight big enough to
Wow,
contain
I have
the
to
two
watch
of
this
us.
one more time.
The Dream will see you in Chicago.
Oh! Wow!
Making him think about it.
Oh, and when that spotlight hits you, when the spotlight hits your beautiful face, you will truly know that anything Ricochet can do, the Dream can do better.
What the hell?
Then show me.
Wow. I wish I could pull the video up, but I can't.
Making him think about it.
But
oh,
if I'm sure you've
and when
seen the
that
footage
spotlight hits
when
you, When the
Ricochet
spotlight
flies out of the ring.
hits your beautiful face,
That's crazy.
you will truly know that anything Ricochet can do, the Dream can do better.
That's crazy. Just runs out of the ring. Does a front flip out of the ring.
Then show me.
So he runs. He's running in the ring. He does a front flip out of the ring, lands on his feet, and just walks up to the Dream and says, "Show me." That is a beautiful move, man. That was crazy.
Did you see Velveteen Dream's face? It's like he just saw a ghost. It seems like Ricochet has no problem pushing the issue by taking some of Velveteen's coveted spotlight.
Well, from that tense confrontation, we move to another one as Dakota Kai will have to overcome her fears.
Wow, that was worth watching again and again and again. I might go back and watch it again. I'm sure it's on YouTube and everything. But yeah, man, there you have it, guys. We're gonna have the Velveteen Dream versus Ricochet #2 at Chicago Takeover. I am definitely looking forward to that match. It's gonna be a great match to watch. I wish I would have watched last week's match against with Ricochet versus Velveteen Dream. I'm actually gonna go back and watch it tonight after this review is over. I am definitely gonna go back and watch it because man, I missed a good match, and they're gonna have it again at NXT Takeover, so that should be good to watch. We have next week we have I guess Danny Burch versus Roderick Strong. I wonder if they're gonna come. I wonder if they come out tonight. Nope, we're not gonna have the Undisputed Era come out tonight. Ooh, let's see. That's nice. Wow, that's very nice. So we have the Dakota Kai coming out to hit intro because I can't really play it, but she's coming out to face Shayna Baszler, the NXT Women's Champion. This should be a good match. We'll watch it. We'll see what happens, and then I'll give you my review and my opinion on the match. Hopefully she doesn't get her ass whooped, man. Hopefully she doesn't job out to this girl. I mean the girl broke her arm last time. Like, she's gonna come out and do it again? Come be seriously. Come on.
Roadblock, Dakota Kai.
I wonder if they're gonna go through with this match. I wonder if they're gonna even like last long. But you know, the last time these two faced each other, Shayna Baszler and Dakota Kai, they had a good match. Shayna Baszler broke the arm of, I don't know if she broke it, she might have fractured it or hurt it, but she broke the arm of Dakota Kai, and she was out for at least 2 months. She just made her debut comeback recently, so hopefully these two have a match, and hopefully this girl doesn't injure this Dakota Kai, man, because she looks good, man. Like, she looks pretty strong, and I hope that I don't think she's gonna win the belt. I don't even know if the belt's on the line to begin with, but it should be a pretty good match. Let's watch it. Let's see what happens, and hopefully nothing crazy happens.
In an NXT ring.
The following contest scheduled for one fall
Oh, snap. It is for the NXT Women's Championship belt.
Introducing the challenger from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai. And her opponent from Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Like I said, I don't think she wins the
She
belt.
is the NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler.
Look at the difference in the eyes of both competitors there.
Shayna Baszler, bolstered by the fact that other members of the Four Horsewomen, all four now, under the WWE banner, Ronda Rousey, of course, and now recently, Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke have joined Baszler and Rousey. And Baszler tonight defending the NXT Women's Championship against Dakota Kai. Question is, who will go into Chicago 2 weeks from this Saturday and take over Chicago 2 as NXT Women's Champion? It's all part of Money in the Bank weekend on the WWE Network.
Oh, Kai is clearly timid. She cannot afford to be timid against Baszler. She has got to be aggressive.
Nigel, with that being said, let me ask you, do you think this was a smart move by Dakota Kai accepting this match from Shayna Baszler?
No, it's not an intelligent move, but I admire her guts for doing it.
Of course, it's an NXT Women's Championship match. Even if she's been subjected to the brutality of Baszler, these opportunities are exactly what Dakota Kai got into sports entertainment for. And even though now Baszler continues to just administer her brand of punishment. Oh, but Kai has had enough. Oh!
She swung her around. She should have slapped her in the face when she did it.
I completely agree. She did it.
Oh, my
God.
God.
No! At first it was the arm. Now she's attacking the left leg of Dakota Kai. The merciless NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler, is on a rampage again. And if you're not mentally in the right frame of mind, that is when you shouldn't be in the ring with someone like Shayna Baszler. Baszler attacking the lower extremities of Dakota Kai.
Can this girl wrestle or not? She's getting her ass whooped over here. She's breaking the goddamn leg. Oh my gosh, she's breaking her fucking ankle. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
Of team kick here tonight.
Just look at the way her foot, ankle, and knee are being twisted and manipulated. This is not where Dakota Kai wants to be.
Applying pressure to the medial collateral ligaments of the left knee. Look at the angle. Look at the way she's got the angle set up.
Oh my God, Baszler! Looking to just dismantle every part of Dakota Kai. She injured her shoulder. Now she's looking to take out her legs.
Could have broken the ankle. Let's take a look from a different angle. Wound straight through the ankle. Achilles tendon as well.
Upper hair, let's go, let's it up.
Aren't you the captain of Team Kick? Huh? Huh? You gonna kick me? Come on! Kick me!
Oh,
here we go.
Taunting Dakota Kai, and Kai finally fires a right hand. Oh, what a trust!
Come on!
Subjects her to a vicious kick from Baszler. And it's a full mount ground and pound by the NXT Women's Champion.
Gotta get your hands up, protect yourself, cover up. Baszler is unhinged.
Kai has gotta fight back. That's how you deal with a bully.
Ankle lock on a damaged ankle.
Dakota Kai at the mercy of the NXT Women's Champion. How much pain can Kai endure? What is her threshold of pain?
She doesn't get out of this hold soon. She's not going to be able to walk.
This could be over soon.
She has to be careful. The referee doesn't interpret that as an attack as she makes her way to the bottom rope, only to be dragged back to the center of the ring. Ankle lock employed by Baszler.
Baszler's just having fun with Kai at this point. Roll over, going to roll to your back, release the pressure.
False sense of hoping. Baszler breaks it. But man, she's intent on breaking
more than just the hold. She wants to break Dakota Kai's bones.
She wants to break her spirit is what she wants to do.
Dude, what the fuck am I watching over here? This fucking is a jobber match. Like I know I'm texting on my phone, but can this fucking girl wrestle or not? She's getting her ass handed to her right now. It's for the NXT Women's Championship belt. Come on, snap out of it, girl. Let's go, Dakota. Yeah, she looks good. Ooh.
Keep her loaded.
Ooh, kick to the face. About time she mounts a comeback. Damn, I love this girl. And she broke her goddamn leg doing that.
Has to go for the cover.
Guys, gotta follow up.
Nice.
You do not get opportunities against Shayna Baszler like this very often.
Dakota Kai's body, letting her down. Kick to the face. Kai summoning up that inner resolve.
Ooh, kick to the face again.
This is what I'm talking about. Put that fear to the side.
Yeah, Shayna Baszler's getting her ass whooped over here.
Chicago with a new NXT Women's Champion, Dakota Kai.
Whoa, what a jobber move. She just botched that move. God damn. She was mounting a comeback and she botched it. She's not going to tap out. She just tapped. She just tapped. Match is over. Son of a gun.
Women's Champion Shayna Baszler, but she proved to be too much for Dakota Kai again.
Ultimately, in the record books, it will go down as another win for Shayna Baszler.
I gotta say, guys, Dakota Kai just proved to me what she is really all about. If she can just get out of her own mind, she had a true shot at beating Shayna Baszler.
That was a step toward. Wait a second.
It's done.
Come on!
This is unbecoming of a champion. Shayna Baszler's already retained the title.
Baszler knows that she was hurt, I think. She's going to prove a point now. She's really going to hurt this girl.
Oh, come on. You lost the god. She won the match, man. Come on. Oh, shit. Here we go. Nikki Cross coming out to give her a beat down.
That's psychotic Scott.
You see Shayna's face?
Baszler doesn't know what to make of the volatile Nikki Cross.
We have Nikki Cross coming out, ready to whoop Shayna Baszler's ass. Rumor has it she wins the NXT Women's Championship belt. I wonder how true that is. Oh, what the fuck.
It appears the NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler is taking her NXT Women's Championship. The Cross won't let her leave. She snatches the NXT Women's title.
Nikki Cross just ran and stole the belt from Shayna Baszler. That's funny. That's hilarious. Is she a fucking monkey, bro?
I have no idea what to make of this, let alone the NXT Women's Champion, but Nikki Cross now, it appears she's drawing that proverbial line in the sand.
Come and get it, she says.
Come and get it. Come get your belt, girl. Come on. Be a wussy about it. You're not getting ass whooping that you're going to do.
Shaking things up here in the NXT Women's division.
You have Shayna Baszler climbing the apron, coming into the ring to get her championship belt back. What the fuck, man? This girl's crazy.
Shayna Baszler is the NXT Women's Champion. There's no 9/10, possession, not 9/10 of the law in NXT.
Me! That's
Well, this isn't going to happen. This isn't Play Sports Entertainment.
Bizarre World has come to NXT. Nikki Cross challenging Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Championship. She made Dakota by the referee. The purge. The cover. What? What? I can't believe we've just witnessed Nikki Cross thinks she has just won the NXT Women's Championship.
More importantly, we just found probably an answer to Shayna Baszler.
I'm going to be honest, in all my years.
There you have it, guys. Nikki Cross is your new NXT Women's Champion, or is she? We will continue this show because that was your main event for NXT, and this was your NXT review and results for May 30th, 2018. I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a good night. This is That Wrestling Show. Like I said, for all you out there who are new to the show, be sure to subscribe down below. Follow us on Twitter at That Wrestling Show. Share the video and hit that thumbs up or thumbs down. We'll see you sometime this weekend for Off the Mic, news and rumors. Until then, have a good night. Subscribe to the show. Share the video. And let's keep this show growing.